Welcome to Big Progress Channel.
Welcome to Big Progress Channel, the place where you grow your English a little every single day. Not with magic, not with pressure, but with small steps that truly change you. If you want to improve your English in a real way, not just feel busy, stay with us today. And if this channel helps you, please subscribe. Your support gives us the energy to create better lessons for you.
That already sounds serious, Hannah.
Because today's topic is serious. Let me ask you something. You wake up early, you watch English videos, you write new words, you feel tired at night. But why are you still the same?
Ouch, that hurts.
You are always busy, but nothing changes.
Wait, are you talking about me?
Maybe. Maybe I'm talking about many people who are watching right now.
I study every day. I really do. But when my boss asks me a question in English, my brain stops working.
That is the conflict.
Conflict?
Yes, you feel busy, but you don't feel progress.
So, am I doing something wrong?
That's what we will discover today. In the next 10 to 15 minutes, you will understand why being busy does not mean improving, why your English feels stuck, and what simple change you can make starting tomorrow.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
Good. Stay with us.
So, where is the real problem?
Let me ask you a simple question. Do you study English or do you use English?
I study every day.
That's interesting. You say, I study English every day. That is present simple. It shows a habit.
Yes, it's my habit.
But can you say, I am improving?
I'm not sure.
I am improving is present continuous. It shows something happening now. It shows real change.
So, you mean I have a habit, but I don't have improvement?
Exactly.
That sounds terrible.
It sounds honest.
But I spend 1 hour every night watching English videos.
Watching feels productive. It feels safe. It feels comfortable.
Yes, I feel good after watching.
But tell me honestly, after watching for 1 hour, do you speak?
Not really.
Do you use the sentences in a real situation?
No.
That is why nothing changes.
So being busy is not enough?
No, being busy is easy. Progress is uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable?
Yes, when you try to speak and you make mistakes, that is uncomfortable. When you send an email in English and you feel nervous, that is uncomfortable.
That's exactly how I feel at work.
Tell me about your last meeting. My manager asked, does anyone have an idea? I had one, but I stayed quiet.
Why?
Because I was afraid my English was not good enough.
So instead of practicing speaking, you practiced staying silent.
Wow, that sounds bad when you say it like that. But it's true.
So what should I do? Talk even if my English is not perfect?
Let me ask you another question. Are you learning English to be perfect or to communicate?
To communicate.
Then you must practice communication, not perfection.
But I want to improve fast.
Everyone wants to improve fast, but fast improvement needs focused action.
Focused action?
Yes, right now you are doing many small things. Watching, writing, listening, reading. You are busy, but you are not focusing on one skill deeply.
That's true. I do a little of everything.
And when you do everything, you master nothing.
That sounds like a quote.
Maybe it is, but it is also your life.
So what should I focus on?
First, tell me your real goal.
I want to speak confidently in meetings.
Good, that is clear.
But I also want better vocabulary, and better grammar, and better pronunciation.
See, you are busy again.
Oh no.
If your goal is speaking in meetings, then your practice must look like a meeting.
What does that mean?
It means you don't just learn random words, you practice useful sentences like, I'd like to share my opinion. I agree with that point. Can you explain that again?
Those are simple.
Exactly. Small words, big progress.
That sounds familiar.
Because it is true.
But if I only practice 3 sentences, is that enough?
If you really use them, yes. If you say them out loud 10 times, if you imagine a meeting and practice responding, if you record yourself.
Record myself? That's scary.
Progress is uncomfortable, remember?
Right.
Let me show you something important. When you say, I am busy, you describe your activity. But when you say, I am improving, you describe your growth.
So maybe I am busy, but I am not improving.
That is the truth many people don't want to see.
I feel a little attacked.
Good. That means you're thinking.
So from today, I should stop watching videos.
Not stop, but change how you use them.
How?
Instead of watching 10 videos, choose one, pause it, repeat the sentences, use them in your own example.
So less content, more action.
Exactly.
That sounds difficult.
Yes, and that is why most people stay busy and stay the same.
Hannah, can I ask something honest?
Of course.
What if I try and still don't improve?
That depends
On what?
on whether you are practicing the right way or just changing your routine without changing your mindset.
What do you mean by mindset?
Let me explain. But before that, think carefully. Are you ready to stop feeling busy and start feeling uncomfortable for real progress? Before I explain mindset, let me ask you something important. When you fail to speak in a meeting, what do you tell yourself?
I usually think my English is not good enough.
That sentence is powerful. My English is not good enough. It sounds like a fact.
Isn't it a fact?
Not always. It is often just a belief.
A belief.
Yes, you believe you are not ready, so you don't try. And because you don't try, you don't improve.
That's a dangerous cycle.
Exactly. Let's look at the grammar of your thinking. You say, my English is not good enough. That is present simple again.
So it sounds permanent?
Yes, it sounds like a fixed truth.
So what should I say instead?
Try this. My English is improving.
That's present continuous.
Correct. And present continuous shows change. It shows movement. It shows growth.
But what if I don't feel improvement?
Then ask a better question. Not, why am I bad at English, but what skill am I practicing today?
That feels more active.
Because it gives you control. Now, let's connect this to real life. Imagine tomorrow you have a meeting.
Okay, I'm already nervous.
Good. That means it's real. Your manager says, Lamb, what do you think about this plan? What do you usually do?
I look at my notes. I avoid eye contact. I hope someone else speaks.
That is being busy with fear.
Busy with fear. I like that phrase.
Instead, prepare one simple structure. For example, I think this plan is good because...
That's simple.
Yes, simple is powerful. Or, I'm not sure, but maybe we can...
That sounds natural.
Because it is. Notice the grammar. I think, present simple, opinion. Maybe we can, modal verb for suggestion. These are structures you can use immediately.
So instead of learning 30 new words tonight, I should practice 3 useful sentences?
Yes, and say them aloud, not in your head.
Why is speaking aloud so important?
Because English is not only in your brain, it is also in your mouth. If you only think in English, you train your mind. If you speak in English, you train your confidence.
That makes sense.
Now, let's talk about time. You said you study 1 hour every night.
Yes.
What do you usually do in that hour?
I watch a video for 20 minutes, then I write new words, then I check the dictionary.
And how many minutes do you speak?
Maybe 0.
There is the answer.
So I am busy learning input, but I have no output.
Exactly. Input is important, but without output, there is no growth.
So improvement needs balance.
Yes. Think of it like this. If you only listen, you understand more. If you only read, you recognize more. But if you speak, you change.
That sounds powerful.
Because speaking forces your brain to work. Now let me challenge you.
I'm scared already.
Tonight, instead of 1 hour watching, watch 20 minutes. Then spend 20 minutes speaking about what you watched.
Alone?
Yes, talk to yourself or record a voice message.
I will feel silly.
Good. Silly means you're outside your comfort zone.
So discomfort is a sign of progress.
Very often, yes.
I think I understand the idea, but I'm afraid I will stop after 3 days.
That is another common problem.
Consistency?
Yes, you start strong, then you stop when you don't see fast results.
That's me.
Let's use a conditional sentence. If you practice for 3 days, you might feel small change. If you practice for 30 days, you will feel real change.
So the key is time and repetition.
Correct. Progress is not dramatic, it is quiet.
That sounds boring.
It is boring, but it works.
So being busy feels exciting, but real progress feels slow.
Yes, busy gives you quick satisfaction. Progress gives you long-term results.
Hannah, can I be honest again?
Of course.
Sometimes I study English to feel productive, not because I really want to improve.
That is very honest. Many people study to feel good. Few people study to grow.
That hurts again.
Growth is honest.
So from now on, I should ask myself, am I busy or am I improving?
Exactly.
But what if I don't know how to measure improvement?
Good question. That is the next step.
There's more?
Yes, understanding the problem is only part 1. Now we must design a simple system, a system that forces you to use English, not just consume it.
A system? That sounds serious.
It is simple, but it will change how you study.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
Good, because in the next part, we are going to build your personal progress system, and you may realize that your problem is not time, not talent, but something much deeper. So, let's build your simple progress system, not a complicated plan, not a 10-step program, just something clear and practical.
Good. I don't want another long checklist.
You only need 3 steps. Focus, practice, use.
That sounds simple.
It is simple, but you must follow it seriously.
Okay. Step 1. Focus.
Yes, choose one skill for 1 week. If your goal is speaking in meetings, your focus is speaking. Not vocabulary, not grammar exercises, speaking.
Only one skill for 7 days?
Yes, when you focus on everything, you improve nothing.
That sounds familiar.
Because it is your old pattern.
Ouch.
Step 2, practice. Not passive learning, active practice. For example, prepare 3 sentences. I'd like to add something. I agree with that idea. Can we look at this from another angle?
Those are very useful for work.
Exactly. Now say them out loud, 10 times each, with confidence.
Even if I make mistakes?
Especially if you make mistakes.
Why especially?
Because mistakes show effort, and effort creates improvement.
That makes sense.
Step 3. Use. Find one real moment in your week to use at least 1 sentence.
Even if my voice shakes?
Even if your voice shakes.
That sounds scary.
Yes, but remember what we learned. Busy feels safe. Progress feels uncomfortable.
So if I feel nervous, it means I'm growing.
Often, yes.
What about grammar? Should I stop learning grammar?
No, grammar is important, but grammar must serve communication. Let's review today's key point. You said, I study English every day. Present simple, habit. But we want to say, I am improving. Present continuous, progress happening now.
So I need both habit and action.
Exactly. Habit gives you time. Action gives you growth.
I think I finally understand.
Tell me what you understand.
Being busy is not the same as improving. Watching is not the same as practicing. Learning is not the same as using.
Perfect.
And if I want change, I must choose discomfort.
Very good.
Hannah, I feel different now.
Why?
Because before I blamed my level, now I see it was my method.
That is a powerful realization.
So from tonight, I will focus on speaking, I will practice 3 sentences, and I will use one in my next meeting.
That is real progress.
Not dramatic, not exciting, but real.
Yes, small actions, big change.
I think many people watching feel the same as me.
If you were watching and you feel busy but stuck, ask yourself one question today. Are you active or are you just comfortable?
That question is strong.
Honesty always starts with growth.
Thank you, Hannah.
And thank you for staying with us. If this lesson helped you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share in the comments what skill will you focus on this week.
Yes, tell us. Speaking, writing, listening?
Remember, progress is not about big words. It is about small actions done consistently.
Small words, big progress.